Hey guys, and happy new year. Welcome back to the channel, and like always, we're just gonna do what we usually do, which is get it right into the trades. So first trade of the new year, it looked like a good setup, so I kind of took it. Straight setup, bullish Harami followed by a bullish engulf that broke the resistance zone over here. So took that as a confirmation of trend, and I also entered later on as well, because I believe at that time there was news coming out. I think it was Jolts or something of that nature. But I remember I entered after the news happened. And although I put my TP over here, I wasn't necessarily expecting it to hit there. I was mainly expecting to hit the bottom of the zone. When I mark up my support and resistance, I always make it into a zone and not necessarily a line. Mainly because if you zoom out, you can see that price usually fluctuates in that zone and never in like a specific price point. So if you zoom out over here, you can see TP was over here, which is over here, but you can see this zone's over here. So you can see price hit there, went back, price tapped there, and if you go back over here, the same thing happens. You can see price hit that zone over here. Although I put it at the top of the resistance zone, any part in this zone would have been fine. But the thing is that if I would have seen price hit the bottom of the resistance zone, I would have closed the trade because I would have been fine with that. But the issue was that I was at work, so I didn't see the trade. So by the time I was done with work and I was heading my way home and I checked the charts, price had already hit the take profit zone, and then it started retracing. And after it started retracing, I went to the 4 hour and I saw the confirmation that price started reversal, so I ended up closing for a loss. So yeah, but it was a good setup in my opinion. It looked like a nice risk to reward. It wasn't anything substantial, but a decent one. But again, didn't have time to look at the charts. Missed my closing and my closing exit. Honestly, I probably should have just put it at the bottom of the resistance zone, which is where I believed it was gonna hit. I was being really like optimistic and a little greedy, putting it over here because I was like, best case scenario hits there. Again, that was my psychology not being in the right mindset. That was my psychology not being in the right headspace. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. From the looks of it, I might lose the account because again, I already entered a trade for this week of recording, and those trades aren't looking too hot either. So yeah, see you guys next time.